We are on the verge of a massive Bitcoin supply crunch that could send the price soaring. And pretty soon, even if you are a millionaire, you will never be able to comfortably afford one Bitcoin. This chart is the Bitcoin balance reserves held by exchanges. Currently, there are only about 2.2 million Bitcoin left to purchase on all exchanges. And according to Fidelity, the Bitcoin supply on exchanges is falling because of public company purchases. Fidelity said that public companies have added nearly 350,000 Bitcoin to their holdings after the United States election, which has caused the supply of Bitcoin on exchanges to fall to its lowest level since November of 2018. For context, Strategy, which is Michael Saylor's company, is leading the charge of these Bitcoin purchases by exchanges, but so many more companies are starting to jump in. And it's not just publicly traded companies that are scooping up all of this Bitcoin. This chart shows the cumulative spot ETF inflows, which is currently sitting at its all-time high and is about to shatter right through it. We are talking hundreds of millions, in fact billions of dollars worth of Bitcoin purchases being made weekly by institutional investors. The demand for Bitcoin right now is absolutely insane, but we are not seeing the price break through all-time highs right now because of a multitude of reasons. Remember, Bitcoin is still an open market, so a lot of this Bitcoin that is being purchased or removed off exchanges is being used for short-term trading, it's being used for collateral, or some people are putting it into their long-term holdings and cold storage expecting the price to go up, which you can see by this Bitcoin long-term holders chart, which is in a massive uptrend and is again about to set another all-time high. What this means is that more and more people now more than ever are buying up Bitcoin and putting away in cold storage. They're holding long-term. They're going to hold for 6 months, a year, decades before they even consider selling it, and some of them are never going to sell. Think about this, there are nearly 22 million millionaires in the United States alone, but the max supply of Bitcoin will only ever be 21 million, and in fact it's much smaller than that because a lot of Bitcoin has been lost over the years and will never be recovered. Once the price of Bitcoin matches its sheer demand, it will be well above $1 million, which means that even if you are a millionaire in the United States, you will never be able to afford one Bitcoin. This could take, I don't know, maybe a decade, but after seeing this data, if you can comfortably afford one Bitcoin and just hold it for the long term, what are you waiting for?